You know, typically I stick to my usual games, as do other people. Minecraft, Terraria, Pokémon, Zelda. All sorts of games I hold dearly to me, but from time to time I find myself bored of the same old runs of Calamity on Terraria, the same couple weeks of Minecraft multiplayer before never returning to the world. This led me to a game that I had not seen much of on YouTube. I'd heard of it through a video, but found myself getting bored of it pretty quickly. But just by saying screw it, I was able to play such a beautiful game. Now believe me, it's no Life is Strange, the first game, not the others, which I hope to talk about another day, but that will be a project for the future. It's not Life is Strange, but it's wonderful in its own way. At the very start of the game, you're able to pick a style of gameplay that suits you, and this decides how the game's procedurally generated, if you didn't know. It's mostly procedurally generated. There are specific scenarios you have to experience and will for every run, but a lot of the locations and the scenarios that you visit will be randomized or unique. But by picking the type of player you are, the game suits you more. Maybe that's why I was more interested when I played it. I don't know what difference it makes compared to others, but hey. After this, you start the game to an opening cutscene, showing the multiple characters you will encounter in your journey and learn about while also setting the stage. We learn that it's June 1996, and we are currently in the country of Petria, a country on the brink of collapse. Teens are going missing, and more importantly, stakes are set with the presidential election coming up. Tyrek, who the game advises you to go against, is one of the candidates who looks similar to a certain USSR leader in my opinion, and has a similar name to the word tyrant. Then there's Flores, I don't remember how they pronounce it in the game, who literally we don't know much about. She's just the better option, like literally just an opponent for Tyrek. It's not really said, but that's all the game explains. Point is, you play as another teenager trying to escape Petria through its borders. Whether it's by getting the bus, hitchhiking, or walking, you have to pay attention to your energy to ensure you get to the border and escape. And even then, it's not an easy task, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I'd love to go into a full analysis of this game, but unfortunately, I need more of a filler video so I have time to write a potentially larger upload. And besides, I'm not the hugest fan of this game either. I wish getting to the border wasn't as quick as it was, and I wish I didn't have to be multiple teams over multiple runs of the game. Kind of feels like your choices don't matter when interacting with the game's cast. You can be kind and form friendships, but it doesn't matter. No matter how many times you save Zoe or help Alex, it doesn't matter necessarily. You're just picking who lives and who dies. The only thing you can really influence is the election, which the game is heavily about. Any bonds you form on the road don't matter on the next run, so what's the point? I didn't really want to talk too much about this game story because, quite frankly, there is way too much to fit in a 10-minute or under video. I mean, there's 3 endings and so much content and choices, but there was one thing I wanted to focus on. Real quick before we continue the video, I just wanted to say thank you for the support. I was supposed to say it last video, but so many people have been seeing my channel and just being so kind. I mean, someone even made fan art for me, and it is sick. Here it is now. Go follow them, or subscribe, sorry, whatever. It's really cool. Thank you so much, and let's get back to the video. I wanted to talk about one particular character, the game's looks, and the game's sounds. The in-betweens of the action. Something that rarely gets enough credit in any games, let alone Road 96. The game is gorgeous. Mostly. It can't be denied. I would be lying if I didn't say that I sat down in some areas and listened to the cassette tapes you were given on the road, particularly the last area before the border, with the waterfall. Some areas are definitely better than others, in my opinion, and some characters look better than others, in my opinion. The character I wanted to talk about most was Zoe. I was drawn to her out of all the characters because of her relatability to you as your character. With Alex, there's some crazy government schemes, or crazy hitman, or the cop mum of Alex who was hiding secrets about his biological parents to him, and blah blah blah. But Zoe's just like you in this game. She has the same goal: escape Petria and get past the border. I think that makes her a more engaging and enjoyable character out of the whole cast, at least for me. Her interactions were fun until the Black Brigades got involved, but whatever. They were just the most enjoyable to me. I think just waiting until the next time I could see her story was a main drive for me playing the game, because it was just so entertaining. And my favourite thing about her, other than her character, which for some reason is reminding me of Chloe from Life is Strange as I'm writing the script, is definitely the music tied to her. Her main theme is The Road by Cocoon, which is probably the music you'll hear every time you see a cutscene of her. But my personal favourite is Far From Home by Daniel Gadd, which is one of the cassette tapes you were given by Zoe and can listen to at any time you have a radio. This is the song that I'd always come back to when I'd sit back and enjoy the scenery of the game, and it's likely been playing or is now playing in the background of the video. It embodies a feeling of nostalgia and warmth. It's such a comfortable song and it really sells this game for me. For me, Far From Home was the game's anthem. Whenever I had stolen a car or felt lost or bored of the game and sat down, the song made it feel so real in a way. It felt like a road trip. It felt like I was in a country falling apart. The song, The Road, lifted my spirits when I'd hop on the game after a long day and play a little bit. The way I played the game felt like I just had to go little by little and take my time, and it felt good. It's a feel-good game. It's got good vibes and uplifting songs and characters, so I can't recommend it enough. It weirdly holds this special place in my heart, but I have no clue where that is exactly. It's not the same as the beautiful nostalgia of Minecraft, or I don't know, playing Wii Sports Resort every Christmas when I was younger with my family. Those wonderful moments we hold so dearly to us. It just feels like there's a part of me in that game, strangely. It made me feel like I was there and I was part of it. And as a musician, I think that's mostly through the power of music. But the false nostalgia could also be given through the late 90s story. Who knows? I've never ever been on a road trip, so maybe that's part of it. But please, play the game, and one day I'll make a full analysis. But for now, these are just some critiques and opinions that I wanted to get out for a while now, because I wanted to share this game and these songs and these characters even to a small audience, and this is the only time I can do it right now. Play it how you want, do what you want. Road 96 is a game for you, whoever you are.
Smile.